All right, everyone. Hope you all are having a great day. A very warm welcome to everyone present today in today's session with OptiStellar. We'll also try to maybe wait for a couple more minutes before everyone keeps on joining the session. And till then, let me also introduce you all to today's topic. Today, we are just going to go ahead and discuss more about the optimization score and its updated features, and what we also call OptiScore in short. I'm sure for most of you, OptiScore recommendations might be a new concept altogether, and for the rest of you it might be something you have mastered already how to use this feature the best. So whichever group you fall into, we will make sure that the time you spend attending this session is well utilized, and that you will leave this valuable key takeaways to help you better manage your campaign moving forward. So without any more further ado, we can just go ahead and start with some basic introduction. Today, along with me, I also have my colleague Vasanti. But my name is Madhvi Jain, and I have been associated with Google Ads for almost 4.5 years now. Currently working as a subject matter expert and the OptiScore specialist. Along with me, I have Vasanti, who has also joined us as auto apply recommendation specialist. So over to you, Vasanti, for a quick introduction.
Thank you, Madhvi. Thanks for setting up the context. Hello, everyone. This is Vasanti, and I'm going to be your co-facilitator today for the today's OptiStellar session. And I myself worked with multiple agencies and big, companies as a digital marketer, and I've been associated with the digital marketing around 6+ years of 6+ years. So I will be more informative, and I hope this session will provide you better answers for your questions related to this opti or auto apply recommendations. So I will be handling the second half of the session. So first half, Madhvi will take care of the first concept or opti part. I'll be handling this auto apply recommendations part. Over to you, Madhvi. Thank you. I'll join you in the second half of the session.
Awesome, that's great. Thanks a lot, Vasanti, for setting up the context here. So let us now begin first looking and diving directly towards the agenda before we get into the specifics. So firstly, we are going to kick things off by just exploring why optimization score recommendations are so important. In this particular section, we will try to uncover the key reasons why the AI signals does play a crucial role in helping you manage your optimization score, as well as we'll try to discuss various examples that show us how one can go ahead and increase their optimization levels in today's digital landscape just by mastering the skill of using the optimization score recommendations. The next, we will try to address some of the most frequently asked questions, and we'll try to go ahead and bust those common myths surrounding optimization score recommendations. And then we will dive straight into the auto apply recommendation section. I'm sure most of us have already started using this feature. So here we will try to highlight that what are the newly added features and enhancements done. And at Google, as we believe in continuous innovation, we will just try to unpack what's making a significant impact and how more you can best optimize and choose the right set of recommendations that you can opt in under auto apply recommendations depending on your tailored marketing objectives and goals. So let us now begin. As we all understand that we tend to manage a lot of Google Ads account all together at one time. So absolutely, marketers does play a very crucial role in shaping how a business is presented throughout. You can just try to go ahead and look into this different dilemma, right? In today's digital landscape, as we see, the user journey has become so much non-linear. At different touch points, we see a lot of users are connecting with our business on day-to-day basis, and that's why it's important to have a partnership between the marketers as well as the automated solution. So here you can understand that what a marketer does. As a marketer and the account specialist, we try to interact and communicate with the audiences so we can share the core message of our business, the brand story. We help them understand that what our business offerings are and what are the USPs that you can get after applying or maybe purchasing a product from our business. In essence, marketers just integrate these elements to build a cohesive and impactful approach that help you drive to direct business growth and strengthen your brand image in the market. But what if these elements are potentially partnered with the automation solutions provided? In order to help you grow your business and increase the scalability for your business, utilizing all the relevant and available automated solutions is also crucial, because these are generally helping you go ahead and capture those real time marketing usage signals, help you analyze more and more advanced technology, and help you relate more with your user or at each point of time. So in order to do that, complete good partnership between your marketers as well as your advanced products are very much crucial, because that help you shape your overall marketing journey and spend, so you can try spending more time taking those strategic decisions at large. Let us now quickly look into this with a quick example on the next slide. So here you can see that how leveraging automation has become crucial for marketers today. It's not just a nice to have, but it's also essential for achieving results and streamlining your workflows. Here you can see on your screen that how, as a marketer and an advertiser, we tend to be involved in different set of activities on day-to-day basis, something relating to driving more profitability. In order to do that, when automation comes into the picture, it helps you optimize your campaigns for better return on investment. It just helps you lead for more and more maximizing your increased profitability. And here we are tending to talk about those automated bidding strategies, right? Everywhere, at every set of 5 examples that you see on your screen, we have somewhere or the other wherein we have leveraged the automated solutions at large. When talking about managing your campaigns at scale, we might have a client who is running all the campaigns together, such as their search, PMAX, and all the campaigns at one account. So it's very much important that we are leveraging those automation tools like your experiments and OptiScore recommendations, so you can handle those repetitive tasks and also get enough time to manage a large number of campaigns in very efficient manner. When we try to go ahead and plan for your future campaigns, tools such as Reach Planner, Performance Planner does help you analyze the data and the trends and help you get better insights, so you can plan and structure your campaigns in a more profitable manner. We have to be very much ready and available for the future trends, because at today's landscape we see every day we are getting n number of searchers just within a scope of one limited product. So we have to be aware that what should be our next step, so we are planning our business strategies well in advance. When we talk about gaining more business and market insights, the automation does here plays a crucial role, because with real time signals being incorporated in your account, a marketer will tend to understand and make use best of the reporting available in Google Ads, and maybe take more better and wise decisions for your business in order to increase your profitability. And at the end, when we talk about taking more strategic decisions, definitely with all the data provided, you can streamline, look in the account and campaign level differences, and that's when you can try best optimizing your campaigns at large. So with this particular essence, you understand that how a marketer does play a very important role, but at the same time, having a partnership with automated tools is just leveraging and helping them utilize the best of the available features we have got with Google Ads. Now let's talk about where things get actually very interesting. We have talked a lot about automation in the previous slides. So now we have talked about our expertise as a marketer as well. So now let's take a look at what happens when we bring them together. On your screen, you can look at the image and the illustrations available. It's not just the numbers, it's backed up by the data and a story. And here you can see on one hand, when we have just tech alone, and let's be clear here, technology definitely is powerful. So we companies leading the way in digital marketing, and they are achieving significant revenue and higher jumps in leveraging these technologies and advanced tools. Like, and as you can see, with just tech being in place, they have seen up to 20% revenue uplift, and that's huge, right? But there's a kicker here. It's not just the whole story yet, because then we try to introduce the human impact. That's us. So with strategic automation, leveraging the best creative ideas that we as human provide, you get to go ahead and understand the customer journey more better, because no algorithm can truly replicate what we go through understanding our business offerings and what is the USPs, what is our main market brand story that we would like to sell. So that's we can see after going ahead and incorporating both your automated solution along with the human inputs, you can see additional 15% boost in your overall campaign performance. So think about it. This is not just about tech versus human, but this is all about talking about technology with human, and it's just creating a superpower tool for us, wherein we can leverage, know exactly which tool to use at what time, and what more can enhance our overall campaign differences and help you achieve those marketing objective at large. Now let us take a look clearly at that. Given in the slide, we have provided a snapshot of all the typical workday challenges, or maybe the inputs as an agency account manager we go through. These are the wide range of roles and responsibilities which are divided into different stages. The first one is just the basic hygiene operations, wherein we try to essentially take care of our day-to-day tasks, keeping our account hygiene at pace, and ensuring that everything is running smoothly in the account. There's no disapproved ads, all the keywords are well in place, we are identifying the best keywords for the campaign, optimizing more towards developing better CTR and creatives at large. The second comes into the picture is talking about our bid and the budget optimization. As a marketer, we also need to make sure that all the budgets are well placed, effectively utilized, and it's not constrained in any limit, which is hovering your overall bid and auction journey. So in this competitive world, we need to ensure that we are placing a bigger picture to the campaign journey, and it's more of goal aware. So the system try to utilize those settings and inputs provided and help you go ahead and exceed our optimization goals in terms of return on investment. So it's very tactical that we are ensuring that the budget recommendations are rightly applied in this stage. When we talk about the next stage here, we are trying to explore more towards the advanced optimization levels and the strategic innovations. We need to be very much clear about, apart from just the day-to-day basic essentials, we need to also go ahead and start taking more of strategic decisions at large. So we are ensuring that our campaign is best utilized and is ready for all the upcoming trends that might take place for your particular business and the client. And that's when we try to jump into the next level of understanding. This is how here you can see we have already break down some of the most important responsibilities that come under these two buckets. The first one is talking about your advanced recommendations. It's just highly important that here we to talk about most of the automated tools when it comes to the picture. Talking about your A/B experiments, your creative best practices, we can try running more and more experiments and test before even launching our campaign creatives, in order to ensure that we are just utilizing the high quality images and creatives for your campaign. At this particular stage, as a marketer, we also create a lot of reports, develop better insights, and share all the new opportunities with the clients. So here, when we talk about the advanced recommendations, we are also going ahead and leveraging the importance of the data and the reporting, which is also the communication and the key in order to explore that how well you can place your campaigns. And at the large, we also talk about optimizing towards driving for better leads. So we ensure that this stage that all the conversion tag is being well placed, so there's no such obstacle for us in optimizing for conversions and better returns. When we talk about taking and going ahead and looking into the next pillar, which is your strategic decision making, here when we try to go ahead and look into the longer picture, we try to go ahead and plan our account budget in a way, so we are looking at the long term plans and leverage those strategies so we can help our clients achieve their goals in a much better manner. Here we try to design forward thinking strategies like talking about your customer planning, remarketing list, and we try to plan different campaign types or strategic campaigns that you can incorporate in future. We also try to present and compile everything in one place and try to narrate it well to the clients as well, so they are well understanding that where the returns are coming from and which particular strategies has actually helped them in the past, and what is something that we can continue taking forward in the upcoming days. So what's important here to understand is that all these tasks do intertwine a lot, and a good account manager as need to juggle with all these elements to ensure the clients are having their success. So they are optimizing every search detail, optimizing towards clicks, impressions, and conversions depending on your marketing objective. And when we talk about, you can be rest assured, because when we talk about the OptiScore recommendations with Google Ads, we can rely a lot on this particular optimization tool, because this help you have an overall estimation of how your account is set to perform. Because in the previous slides we have seen a lot of happening with in terms of automation coming into the picture. It's also essential that we are relying on such particular tools which gives us a lot of control, but along at the same time it helps you leverage and understand what are all the other basic strategic decisions we can take in order to cut down on time when we're talking about the optimization score. So here you can see on your screen we have attached an illustration and a snapshot that how your OptiScore recommendation page actually appears. It's just towards your top left. You need to click on the recommendations page, and that's where you see this nothing but your optimization score. This is mainly talking about the score which ranges from your 0 to 100%, and with 100% meaning that your account can perform to its full potential. But if any time you see that the optimization score is less than 100%, which means we have more scope and opportunity to improve, and that's when we try to go to that granular level and apply those relevant recommendations that we feel are very fit for our business at that point. So this particular feature uses a lot of machine learning at the back end, and with that it usually scores your account based on the current settings. So in simple terms you can say that OptiScore recommendations is more like an awareness strategy. It helps you manage the account, wherein it ensures that all the updated features are well applied and correctly linked with your marketing goal and objective. So here the AI algorithm understands the user behavior based on your current settings. It just tracks multiple signals based on your suggest optimal activities, and it also ensures to look towards the current campaign settings, which means it also take into consideration the current settings, the campaign goals, the current bidding strategy that we are already using in the account, and basis on that it suggests you the right recommendations for you in order to optimize and improve the overall uplift in terms of your goals and conversions. By applying or dismissing these recommendations, you will see the change in the overall optimization score for your account. And we need to be aware that this particular score is also available at campaign account and manager account levels. So if you're someone who is handling a lot many accounts at one place, you can also leverage this tool. Just within few clicks you will be able to just opt in and apply the right recommendations for your business. And you can also try to leverage it using with different tools like your SA compatibility as well. So when we talk about this feature, there are a few important best practices for us that we need to keep in mind. Always ensure that all your campaigns are well goal aware. You need to strategize your campaign and run your campaign in a proper settings wherein the system can understand that what is the overall impact and goal of this campaign compared to the other campaigns already running in the account. And on the basis of that it will try to study the real-time signals from the past 7 to 10 days data and ensure it's giving and recommending the right suggestions for your business. And this is also something which is also applicable for a lot of campaign types, including your search, your PMAX, your demand gen, and your video and your apps campaigns at large. Along with this, you can see it's how scrutinizing it is, because it's making your campaign life more easy, because just within few clicks you're just cutting down on most of your time management and ensuring that all the right recommendations are well applied on timely basis. So it's very insightful, effective, and it's very much efficient in the account. So if you're someone have never tried this feature, I would highly recommend this is the right time. So to get better insight and better prioritize the right recommendation, you can go ahead and look into these recommendations page at large for your accounts. And now let's now talk about the and try to break down all the recommendations that are generated under the OptiScore recommendations page. So it's not just some random recommendations, believe me, because these are the recommendations that are driven by a very sophisticated system. As I mentioned, your system consider a lot of AI packed data. It ensures that it taking into consideration a lot of real time auction data. So this is very dynamic. It ensures that a constant flow of data around your bids, your competition, around your user behavior, and much more is also taken well into consideration. It also leverages all your business inputs that is provided, which is also crucial because every business and account works in a different manner. So here the system doesn't operate just in a vacuum. It takes into consideration all the data you have provided, such as your bidding strategy, your budgets, your keywords that you're targeting, and at large the goals that you have set for your campaigns. So it essentially important that all the recommendations are well tailored. The suggestions that are fitting for your unique business needs and objectives are provided here. And on your screen you can see how it is being distributed among different various, talking about your ads and assets, talking about your keyword optimization. When talking about your bids and budget, we can go ahead and categorize that which particular section you would like to highly give more importance, and directly by clicking on that particular list of recommendations you will be able to cater and give more importance to those recommendations one at a time. And not talking and highlighting about something more interesting, right? When we are getting deep diving towards this feature, it's also important to look at the new enhancement that has done, which is also taking our optimization to the next level. So think about it. We have seen how recommendations can help you offer customized suggestions to help you improve your performance, but how you can absolutely be certain that a particular change will work for your specific goal. That's where experiments come here into the picture. With OptiScore recommendation experiment, it allow you to test those proposed changes before fully implementing them across overall your campaign. And it's like you're trying before you buy, because with Google Ads optimization, you can just put a recommendation in the test or experiment feature, and in a control environment, you can see whether this firsthand is working or impacting for your better performance or not. So this is why you can leverage and best utilize this feature as well. Before completely implementing a recommendation, you can just take some time and go ahead and try utilizing this on experiment basis. Maybe for the next 2 weeks you can try optimizing running a new bid strategy which is recommended by the system, and see whether it's working fruitful for your business or not, given in the term of budget and the bids that we have allocated in the account. At large, with one click, with recommendation experiment feature, you will be able to also try out a lot of features before even launching them in the account. And these are highly recommended to try for the broad match types keywords, or something where we are trying and heavily talking about the automated bidding strategy like your target ROAS and target CPA. So with these all coming into one scale, you can see that how AI leverages at every point of time, and how as marketer we tend to make sure that all these strategies are well taken care. So we can also try taking more initiative for our campaigns in order to meet the end to end customer demand throughout the day. Talking about this, we are almost towards the end of our first part, and in this particular section, we will try to discuss some of the most frequently asked questions that we have heard from a lot of advertisers and users out there. So, let us look into the first question. It says that once I dismiss a recommendation, it is gone forever. I'm sure that most of us have heard about this, and they might be thinking that once we have dismissed a recommendation, it is just gone or vanishes forever from the recommendations page. So let us now look into whether it's true or false. It's absolutely a false remark. This is not true, because when you dismiss a recommendation, it just get added to the dismissed chip or the dismissed recommendations page, and you can always visit the dismissed recommendation page and review those recommendations if you would like to apply them on a later stage. And it's always very important to know that if a recommendation still is valid depending on the customer data and the UI interface, the system will repopulate the same recommendations again and again after a couple of of weeks. And that's how the system takes place in terms of analyzing and helping us understand that which recommendation might be actually beneficial for us and for our business. Let us now look into some other questions as well. The next one here is, the feedback is pointless when dismissing a recommendation. This is also a myth across various users out there, that they think that once they have dismissed a recommendation, providing a feedback doesn't actually make any impact. But that's absolutely a false statement, because with all the feedback that we receive at Google end, the product team is closely monitoring and looking into those particular feedback, so they can continue improving the product on a week or monthly basis. So it's very much effective that whenever you're dismissing a recommendation, do provide a valid feedback to let the system understand why we are going ahead and dismissing this particular recommendation. And if your reason is not listed here, you can also leave a comment towards the bottom, so the right team will be making sure to go through these lists and comments and maybe try making more effective changes and right recommendations for your account. And when we talk about this, not to miss on, we have seen that every time we at Google, whenever we try to launch any new features which are mostly a campaign level change, we try to first experiment utilizing the OptiScore recommendations page, such as previously when we used to have a lot of extensions talking about your dynamic ads. We first started slightly utilizing the recommendations page to actually gain the feedback. And that's the reason it's highly important that you are leveraging this particular feature and utilizing it to its optimum level and ensuring to provide the right feedback, so we can try on improving more and more for your product and for your client perspective. With that, I will now quickly go ahead and let you all know about this exciting feature before we move on to the next section. This is nothing but we are trying to introduce you all to the Google Ads Community Product Expert Program. So these are mainly for those users who love using Google products and are very much passionate about sharing their knowledge. Because here, when we go ahead and become an expert, you will become eligible for all the exclusive program perks, like you'll get special badges in the Google Help communities, you get direct access to the Google employees so you can get better product feedback, and you will have a lot of leverage of testing beta opportunities as well. So you can just click on this QR code, you can scan it and just fill out a form, and ensure that you're providing your valid email address which is linked with your account. So the right team will be getting in touch with you and taking you with the next steps, wherein you can directly become a part of the PE expert program. With this, I will just maybe give you a few more seconds and see if there are any questions in the chat box. All right, I do see there are a couple of questions. I see if the Opti score increases by dismissing a recommendation, does it actually improve the score? That's a very valid point here. Definitely, whenever we are trying to optimize towards recommendation, once you dismiss a recommendation, definitely you can see an overall uplift in your overall optimization score. But at large, you also need to ensure that you're going ahead and only dismissing a recommendations which is absolutely not relevant for your business, such as talking about removing your redundant keywords, talking about updating your keywords to broad match. If these kind of recommendations are not much enough, you can definitely dismiss it one at a time, but always ensure to go back and look into those recommendations and maybe try checking on the experiments if those are crucially helpful and creating better impact for your business. With this, I'll take a quick pause here and hand it over to my colleague Vasanti, who will be taking us to the auto apply recommendations page. Over to you,
Hey,
Vasanti.
thanks, Madhavi. Thank you for setting up the context. And that was a wonderful explanation about the OptiScore part. Now, we again a quick introduction. Some of you joined late, right? So this is Vasanti and myself. I come up with 6+ years of experience in digital marketing, and now we moved on to the second half of the session, and which is auto apply recommendations. In this part, we'll see what is auto apply recommendations and what are the benefits of auto apply recommendations. And there are a lot many questions around this topic, right? Hope you get all the answers through this session for sure. And some of you must have tried already this auto apply recommendations, and some of you might not, but any which ways we'll see why do we have to use this auto apply recommendations and what specific recommendations are recommended or best suitable for your campaigns to apply automatically. Now, when we talk about auto apply recommendations, this is a vehicle to automatically get the most out of Google Ads. It is simply a subset of recommendations that you can auto apply. There are certain recommendations that can be automated by simply enabling this auto apply option in your Google Ads account. Now, what are the benefits of using these auto apply recommendations in your Google Ads account? So, firstly, advertisers can spend their time wisely by enabling this auto apply recommendations because these recommendations ensure that opportunities or best practices are implemented across all of your ad groups or campaigns in a timely manner. This allows you to utilize the save time to focus on the other tasks such as the strategic discussions with your team members or the strategic discussions with your clients to give updates about your campaigns to what are the best practices that can be applied for your existing campaigns or any plans for the future campaigns. All these things can be discussed if you enable this auto apply recommendations. And the second benefit is capturing existing demand, which means that even if advertisers are busy focusing on many other things, as I said, by enabling this auto apply recommendation option, it ensures campaigns are optimized towards the goals and that you have allocated for your campaigns, and it allows to focus on other tasks such as the based upon the real time auction data. As an advertiser, set up to achieve your client's objective by responding in real time to the millions of intent signals such as your bids that you allocated for your campaigns and the bid strategy that you set up for your campaign, or there are many things, right? The keywords that you have uploaded for your campaign, there are many things. Considering all these signals through AI and real time auction data, it provides you the recommendations. This point specifically touched base by Madhvi also. And the third point is the third benefit of enabling this auto apply recommendation is drive growth opportunities, which is where advertisers are able to achieve better return on ad spends and scale their businesses by checking and auto applying these recommendations that are provided through the recommendations page. With auto apply recommendations, those recommendations are automatically applied and helping advertisers to follow the trends and achieve better results for the advertisers, right? And now, what can auto apply recommendations do for your agency? If you are someone, an agency account manager, or you're running an agency, you will have some certain benefits after enabling this auto apply recommendations part. So, firstly, it will give you the opportunity to scale best practices, which means this particular AI feature helps advertisers by automatically applying the tailored or customized recommendations based on your client goals that you set up for your campaigns. And we also had discussed this point that recommendations are goal aware, which means whatever the goal that you set up for your campaign, based on that goal, the recommendations will be surfaced accordingly. So the advertisers never miss an opportunity to connect with the potential customers that are suitable for your brand or product. At the same time, it will help you improve your account's overall performance as it considers the past performance history and the campaign settings that you enabled while setting up the campaign, and the real-time auction data to ensure the most efficient and relevant recommendations are surfaced and applied on time without you go manually check, which can help the advertisers to improve the campaign's performance. And also, lastly, by having Google Ads automatically taken care of some of the less prioritized tasks, such as adding keywords or adjusting your ad copies, such as the call ads or responsive search ads, all these things are low prioritized, right? Where your team gets more time back, where they can focus on the time to have more meaningful conversations with their clients or the team members to improve their skills, like discussing big strategies and future plans, which can help you to improve the campaign's efficiency. Now, why should agencies care about AI? As we see today, AI has become a crucial part of digital marketing, and most of you seen already, and most advertising agencies want to adopt AI options to stay competitive. There are several benefits agencies gain when they enable this artificial agencies intelligence in their campaigns. Firstly, there is this commercial impact. So now AI can drive better performance by considering dozens of real-time intent signals, as I mentioned, and which can actually help clients to achieve the goals, whatever they wanted to achieve at the end of the day, while spending their budgets efficiently. Also, to maintain the healthier CPL for your campaigns or account. Secondly, it affects the market perception. The advertising industry has transformed significantly over the last decade that we all can see since few years, right? Most of the marketers wants to adopt this AI and want to integrate into their marketing strategies in the future as the competition has been increasingly high. Now, if you see the customer journey also is not linear anymore, and they are jumping into multiple platforms and checking multiple channels, and this is making clients more very confusive mode where they don't understand where exactly the customers has were there and how to reach them. That's where the clients this auto apply recommendations can help you to apply the recommendations whatever that are suitable for your campaigns or account based on the real time signals, and which actually help the clients to do to achieve their business goals. And also the advertisers also expecting their clients to adopt this AI technology to achieve their better campaign performance or to maximize their business revenue as well. Now, thirdly, AI helps you to be better prepared for what's coming next. As I said, as Madhvi also touched based on this point, AI analyzes the real time auction data. And as I mentioned, the consumer behavior is not linear anymore, it is very complex to understand. And to optimize the advertisers' campaigns for better results, even in those challenging times where the customers are everywhere in the digital world, right? So to overcome such situations, to overcome such challenges, this AI tools can help you to maximize your campaign's performance. Fourth, it leads to client satisfaction. When the advertisers enable these AI tools in their campaigns or accounts, it maximizes the opportunity to show ads to the most relevant people. AI understand the audience interest based on their search history or watch history on YouTube, and it recognizes their shifting behavior and time spent on each platform or channel. This allows agencies to shift from the manual adjustments to value adding conversations, helping clients to achieve their business goals and improving client retention. So if you provide the better results as you promised to your client, so client probably might come up with the new plans and which actually help you to your client might recommend more clients to you. So this is what the AI can help the agencies. And finally, it helps the career development for your team members. When teams can spend less time on low prioritized tasks such as adding keywords, as I mentioned, or optimizing the ads by enabling this AI tools, where they can focus on the upskilling for their career progression, which in turn helps the employee retention as well. Now, automatically implement recommendations with auto apply. Where can you enable this auto apply recommendations? If you see the screen on top right corner, you can see auto apply button. With this, you can now opt into subset of recommendations automatically to your account, where you get a lot of options like keyword recommendations to be auto applied, or ad recommendations to be auto applied, or extension recommendations to be auto applied, or bid strategy recommendations to be auto applied. So you can specifically go and opt into the ones that are that you wanted to auto apply recommendations. So it's a campaign management tool, and which is essential for your account or campaign performance. And this is available for all the campaigns that you see on the screen, like This is available for search campaign or display campaign or video campaign or performance max or demand gen or apps. It is available for all the campaigns that is there on the Google Ads. So leverage the usage of the auto apply recommendations part. Now, let's understand what are the recommendations to be automated and how to choose those recommendations wisely. Here you can find an overview of broad range of recommendations that optimization score covers across bidding and budgets and ads and extensions and keywords and targeting and repairs and automated campaigns. Optimization score helps improve profitability and driving better results for your campaigns. Now, this is a detailed breakdown, the recommendations that are most aligned with your business goals. As I said, everyone uses different business goals, right? For example, if you are running two campaigns, one campaign's goal is to generate leads, the other campaign goal is to generate online sales. So, based on that specific business goal, uh, the recommendations will be surfaced, and those recommendations are divided into two specific buckets. First one is hygienic recommendations and the second one is strategic recommendations. When we talk about the hygienic recommendations specifically, these are to maintain your ads and to keep your campaigns and accounts up to date with the best practices. This specifically covers keywords and ads. It recommends to remove non-serving keywords, such as if you have added multiple keywords in your ad group or campaign, where you might see some of the keywords doesn't have impressions or clicks. It's ways to run such type of keywords where there are no impressions or clicks, right? Such type of keywords will be automatically removed when you apply this auto apply recommendations for a specific part. Now, when the other thing is the it also remove the what do you call, one second, can't able to see the screen, one second. Yeah, remove the conflicting the keywords, which is a search keyword added into your negative keyword list, which means it is actually uh, removing those conflicting keywords to avoid any ad serving restrictions. And the other one is keyword deduping. It will remove for any specific keyword added double time. Suppose you have added the same keyword multiple times with a different match types. In that case, when you enable this keyword auto apply for keywords, it automatically remove those conflicting keywords or deduping keywords. And also it actually recommends you to use this ad rotation optimizations and also uses the optimizer targeting and recommends to add responsive search ads, such as when you have uh, uh, a ad group that doesn't have any responsive search ad was there or not, it will recommend you to add and ask to adjust your existing responsive search. As if there are not enough headlines or descriptions, then it will recommend you to add more headlines or descriptions. And when you enable this auto apply recommendations, it automatically considers the headlines from your keywords and automatically fetches the landing pages for descriptions. So all these things will be auto applied when you enable this auto apply recommendations. And finally, it recommends you to upgrade your conversion tracking and recommends to add ad extensions such as structure step ads and site links and call outs, much more things. Now, when we talk about the other part, the other bucket, which is strategic recommendations, this specific recommendations are to drive growth for your business and to optimize your targets and improve your ads to get better results. And it covers the bid strategy opt-in recommendations, such as if you are running a campaign with the bid strategy of maximize clicks, then your campaign is eligible to run the campaign with maximize conversion bid strategy. It automatically recommends you to change the bid strategy from maximize clicks to maximize conversions. Same way, it also recommend you to adjust the existing bid amount, which means, for example, if you have allocated $100 for your as a target CPC for your campaign, your competitor also running the campaign for the same services, whatever the campaign that you are running. So their target CPA was 120 $120. Then Google AI understand that scenario and recommends you to and it knows that this is not enough target CPA to deliver the ads to the customers and most relevant customers. Then it recommends you to adjust the target CPA or target conversion target ROAS bids, right? So these kind of recommendations are to drive growth, and these are the strategic recommendations. You can always opt into these specific recommendations which you would like to automatically apply. Now, what are the benefits of automatically apply these hygienic recommendations? Now I'm talking about specifically hygienic recommendations. These are to maintain your ads. As I said, the these are the recommendations that drive efficiency of your campaign by maintaining your ads efficiency. By integrating these hygienic recommendations into your account, you can save your time and ensure the best practices that we have talked about in the previous slide, such as removing conflicting negative keywords and deduping keywords across all of your campaign. And these are the low prioritized tasks, right? You can utilize that time to focus on the other complex things, such as strategic initiative to improve the ROAS of your client's business. Also, you can streamline your business by adopting the Google Ads best practices, such as add headlines to your responsive search ads, or to adjust your existing responsive search ads by adding more headlines or adding descriptions and or stuffing the keywords into your descriptions or headlines. And keyword optimizations, these are the hygienic best practices, right? These fundamental recommendation helps you to drive better performance when you apply them on time by enabling this auto apply recommendations. Thirdly, the impact. These fundamental recommendations impact the ad quality and quality scores as well, which means when you specifically adjust your responsive search ads, or adding more keywords, or adding more keywords stuffed into your existing ads or landing pages, which can actually gives you better CTR rates, which can actually help you to get better quality scores for your campaigns, and also improve your search excellence and help you to get more OptiScore accruals, which may impact in conversion increments. These all things can help you to, maximize your campaign's performance, which can help you to maximize your conversion rates and ROAS of your client's business. Right now, the second part, this second bucket, which is grow your business, these are the strategic recommendations that we've talked. The benefits of auto applying these strategic recommendations, these are to drive growth, as I said, by optimizing your target and improve your ads to get better results. You can focus on profitability when you apply these strategic recommendations, and these recommendations only surface if there are any incremental opportunity. For example, if your target CPA, as I said, is $50, but which is not sufficient enough to run your ads, it actually recommends little more CPA increment to serve ads by considering real-time auction data. Instead, getting leads at higher CPA or CPLs. Also, you can effectively capture the opportunity by opting into smart bidding recommendations, which will help you to ensure that you are on the most optimal bid strategy to achieve your business goals effectively. And finally, the impact. It is what is the impact when you auto apply these strategic recommendations? It is very difficult to find those particular strategic recommendations, right? And apply all those strategic recommendations is also a difficult thing. For that, you need to go and observe your campaigns manually, which is a time taking process, and you never know what exactly happening in the real time. And but by enabling this auto apply recommendations, by using this AI option, you don't need to manually identify those strategic recommendations. It automatically apply those on time to ensure you're reacting quickly to the changes in the real time auction. Now, what recommendations? There might be a question. What recommendation should I auto apply in my account if I am the I am in the lead generation business? So, as I said, no advertisers work with a same marketing objective, right? So, As I mentioned in the previous slide also, recommendations will be surfaced based on the marketing objective that you set for your campaign. For example, if you're running two different campaigns, one is to generate leads, marketing objective, and the other one is online sales. You will not see the same recommendations for the two campaigns. When you are running your campaign as lead generation as your marketing objective, there are recommendations, there are specific hygienic recommendations, there are specific strategic recommendations to auto apply to improve your overall account performance. As I said, for hygienic recommendations, it is when you enable this auto apply recommendations, it will recommend you to remove the conflicting negative keywords, or recommend you to remove the deduping keywords, and also it will ask you to also recommend you to adjust your existing responsive search ads or add responsive search ads, many more things, right? When you talk about the grow your business, which are strategic recommendations, as I said, opt in into the specific bid strategies, or opt in into the broad match keywords. These are the main particular recommendations that can be automatically applied for your lead generation marketing objective. And also, when we talk about the other marketing objective, which is online sales or offline sales business marketing objective, these are hygienic recommendations to maintain and keep your ads to up to date, and strategic recommendations to grow your business by optimizing advanced targeting strategies to get better results. When we talk about hygienic recommendations for online offline business, I'm not going to explain because these are the recommendations we've been talking about, right? Deduping keywords and removing conflicting keywords, also suggesting optimizing ad rotation. All these things will be suggested as hygienic recommendations. Google will recommend you to auto apply such hygienic recommendations to maintain healthy performance for your campaigns. And also the grow your business, as I said, this is also specifically talks about the opt-in into the targeting bid strategies, opting into the bid strategies, or adjusting the existing bid amounts for your campaigns. All these things will be recommended through this auto apply recommendations for part for online or offline sales business marketing objective. Now, how can you identify the strategic recommendations, and what strategic recommendations are best for your business to grow your business? Our first recommendation is smart bidding recommendation. When you use a broad match keywords in your campaign, it is often said that combining broad match with a smart bidding strategy can actually help advertisers reach their maximum potential customer base. Now, when you apply smart bidding recommendations by using auto apply, will ensure your campaigns are leveraging the most optimal bid strategy. And as Madhavi also mentioned, these recommendations are completely based on your campaign performance historic data and real time marketing trends. But if you do it manually, you might not be able to do it on time, and you will have a confusion whether to apply it or not. With this, you might miss a opportunity to reach this specific audience set. But by enabling this auto apply recommendations, you can ensure that you're reacting quickly to changes in the real time auction. Now, when it comes to keyword and coverage recommendations, there is a correlation between broad match and smart bidding strategy, right? You might have heard this from the account manager, your account manager, or Google representative. Broad match keywords along with the smart bidding strategy works really well, which means this combination helps you to identify the user's persona and interests, accordingly optimize the bids to maximize the results at the healthier CPL or CPC. Also, when you enable the smart bidding strategy, then only your campaign surfaces the recommendation to add new keywords or to add broad match keywords into your campaign. And you're also backed by simulations that predict that you receive more conversions at a similar or better cost, right? Now, why to leverage the auto apply of smart bidding opt-in recommendations? Using the right automated bidding strategy, smart bidding, which is smart bidding, ensures your campaigns are always bidding in the best way to meet your goals, so you don't miss out on any better results of your campaign. Automatically applying these bidding strategy recommendations will only improve your bidding over time. especially when you're using new features like responsive search ads and broad match keywords, keeping you ahead of competitors who might be missing out on those advantages by not using smart bidding strategy. Now, why leverage this auto apply of smart bidding target adjustment recommendations? Right, real time response. Smart bidding reacts instantly to change in the ad auction, right? Which is too fast to manage manually. It makes bidding decisions based on the predictions of the future performance. Ultimately, this help you increase the number of sales or the total value of the conversions by allowing you to bid more effectively and competitively in those real-time auctions. Now, why to add broad match keywords? This is the most common question between the advertisers, or add new keywords automatically, because there might be experiences that there are some irrelevancy while in the recommendations of keywords, right? But smart bidding help you react instantly to changes in what people are searching for and finding new relevant searches for business that you might miss if you were only managing things manually. By using broad match keywords with smart bidding, you can focus on the search terms that are actually performing well without needing to manage countless small variations of the same keyword. Plus, the keyword suggestions you get are based on the predictions of what will work best in the future. Now, best practices to get the most out of auto applying recommendations. One second. So, account best practices to ensure you get the most out of AI powered solutions and recommendations. What are those recommendations? Firstly, review measurement and privacy recommendations. In these recommendations page, example global site tag or enhanced conversions or consent more, these are the recommendations that you might see when we talk about the measurement and privacy recommendations. These recommendations will surface privacy best practices to ensure privacy safe data collection and measurement solutions are in place. Secondly, check that your conversion actions are set up properly. Sometimes, although you have added and set up your conversion actions properly, there might be some mistakes, right? The conversions might not trigger in your Google Ads account. That kind of recommendations also will be populated. You can simply check it on tools and settings. Go to conversions. All conversion actions with the primary label in the action optimization column will be leveraged for bidding optimization. Also, ensure there are no issues in the status column as well. So once you click on these recommendations and apply these recommendations, you might be able to overcome the issue with this option. And thirdly, ensure your brand campaigns are using optimal bidding strategy. So as I said, the recommendations will be populated when your bidding strategy isn't suitable for your campaign, and when you're running your campaign with maximize conversions, but Google recommends that opt-in into the target CPA, which is actually providing you better, the CPA where you want to give the threshold and doesn't want to go beyond the cost that you wanted to allocate for your campaign. So this is a different strategy where you can check this particular recommendation in the auto apply recommendation. You can actually opt in into the auto apply recommendations for this specific optimal bidding strategy as well. Fourth, it is set accurate conversion values. Ensure any value assigned to your conversions accurately reflect your business goals and priorities. Fourth, set optimal budgets and review budget recommendations. Sometimes whatever the you might see the limited by budget as a status, right? Such kind of recommendations also will be surfaced in your recommendations page, and you specifically can auto apply those recommendations to engage and to serve your ads on the right time to the right people, to not miss out any opportunities. So additionally, budget limitations may limit your campaign potential as well. So these are the best practice to ensure you get the most out of AI powered solutions and recommendations by leveraging the usage of the auto apply recommendations part. Now, what's next? You understand what are the recommendations to be applied, what strategic recommendations to opt in as a auto apply. All these things you might understand now after this session, right? Now what's next? Visit recommendations page and RSA ad set to review available opportunities. As I said, visit the recommendation page frequently to check whether is there any eligibility of a specific recommendation to add assets to your campaigns or to add responsive search ads to your campaign. So understand and apply those opportunities to not miss out any campaign performance. Or the second one, the apply recommendations or follow up with your account manager if you have any questions about a certain feature, or you can always check the progress of your ad strength and improve it. So when you apply these recommendations, if you have any particular questions, or follow up or talk to your account manager to get answers for those specific questions. And if you have any questions related to a specific feature, or if you want to know more about the specific feature, or you can always write to us. And if you don't want to do that, you just simply check the ad strength. There is a specific tool that talks about the strength of your ad. The third one is identify non-performing ad assets and optimize them for better results. As I said, if you find the recommendation that talks about this specific asset isn't enough, or the description is not added into your site links, adjust those particular site links or assets to perform to make your campaigns perform better. And finally, review your optimization score regularly with the digital marketing teams. So discuss this with your team and understand and try to use this recommendation page to check whether your optimization score is in a better way, or are there any improvements to check with your team to understand or apply those specific recommendations. With this, we are done talking about the auto apply recommendations. So I see there are a lot of questions, and let's quickly see. Okay. uh, by dialing I think it's okay, the question's been answered properly by Madhvi. Thanks, Madhvi. Yes, with this we are done talking about optimization score as well as the auto apply recommendations. I hope the session is informative and you might have a lot to take, and I hope the best practices can be applied into your account, and probably you had a good time and understanding the concept as well. Madhvi, you would like to add any point?
No, I guess we are right on time, and thanks a lot everyone for joining us today. This particular video will also be available in the GPEG YouTube channel, so please go ahead and visit looking at the video again for any specific information. You can drop us your comments as well. We'll definitely get back to you with the right answers. Thanks a lot everyone for joining us today. Hope you have a great day. Bye.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much.